What is up, everyone? As y'all can obviously tell from, whoa, hold on. Okay, so obviously, it looks a little bit darker up in here. It looks a little bit more gray, and I'm really loving this lighting. Normally, what I try to do is I try to wait to do my videos when the sun is out, so there's a bit of a better lighting up in here. But like, obviously, the skies are gray because it's about to be, it's storming time. So they're so it's gray skies out, but I don't know what it is, but I'm guessing it's a little bit of sunlight kind of gives me this little halo above around my body or whatever. It's beautiful. I love it. But despite the grayness of my current environment, I am trying my best to keep my spirits up. I'm trying my best to keep my thinking on a positive up and up. I mean, I had for a brief moment, I got 2 more subscribers. I kind of like that. I like the idea that like some people are actually watching my stuff and paying attention to me and understanding what it is I'm trying to say. Granted, granted that feeling didn't last because I ended up losing those same 2 subscribers like earlier today. And I don't really like looking at my subscriber count. I don't really like I like the idea of growing organically. Like people just coming across my stuff, seeing me and going, "Hey, maybe is that guy is saying stuff." But like, I don't like telling people, "Hey guys, like and subscribe, but don't forget to comment below." You know what I'm saying? I don't really like doing that. Whew. Hiccups, baby. I always thought drinking water stop hiccups, not started them. Um, but yeah, like I said, I got hit with a whole bunch of bombshells the past week or so, and I'm trying my best to kind of just sort of like the thing is what I'm trying to do now is panic less. I realize now that I do a lot of panicking. I realize now that at the very sight of something going wrong, I tend to just immediately initiate panic mode. So, for example, at my job earlier this week, right? I at my job, I'm supposed to go to work with my shoes. With everything has to be from the store. It's a clothing store, so I have to wear stuff from the store. I accidentally wore shoes that I didn't buy from the store, and one of my coworkers was actually about to buy me some shoes. He was about and because he was it was going to be like $10 for him. You know what I mean? I didn't think that through. I actually clocked out, left, went back home, got my shoes, came back. My coworker is like, I was gonna get you these shoes. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I said, I panicked and I basically kind of knocked myself. I basically kind of knocked myself into a corner and made myself not necessarily late for work, but like I basically just sort of wasted gas to do something that my coworker was gonna do for me like right then and there. And it's like like in that moment made me realize that I tend to do that a lot. I try so hard to sort of like rely on myself, and I always sort of like give myself this kind of what's the word I'm looking for. I always give myself this weird obligation that I have to just do the right thing. Like I have to do the right thing for in my power to do it rather than just sort of accept help. So I realize now that like it was always kind of like that was always a thing for me. I always felt the need to do things myself, even though like I was it was a case of I was going to help you, my guy. We're still cool. We're still like like it wasn't anything bad on him. Like he has no reason. He's not upset with me or nothing. But it was just the sheer fact that like I'm more upset at myself for how that went down. So I'm realizing now that I kind of have to a accept help when it's provided for me, and b not panic so much when not activate panic mode when I undergo certain things, because sometimes some things don't even be that bad, and it's just that like it's very easy for me to kind of just overreact, and I realize now that like I just like there's a time and a place to overreact, and it's not in life. So there's that. I also did like I am trying my best to think more positively too. You know what I'm saying? In spite of all the terrible things that are happening. First off, my positive thinking. I'm gonna say it right now. I don't believe that Donald Trump is gonna win the election. That's that's something that I'm trying to like get myself like, if it's like, on the off chance that it does happen, you know what I'm saying, like first off, why? But I don't believe that it's gonna happen because I believe that there's more people who are smart enough to understand why that's a bad thing in comparison to people who want this thing to happen and just think that it should. You know what I'm saying? Like there's an uptick of people who know that this is wrong, who are paying attention to what's going on and realizing, like there's an uptick in people who are getting smarter to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? White supremacy has been losing a lot lately. It's been losing. It lost a lot in 2023, and it's going to keep losing in 2024. So I want to believe that that's is going to continue. So there's that. I also, I'm gonna try my. Like I'm thinking about finding a way to stream myself on Duolingo to try to like figure out how just to sort of like record, because I used to want to be a streamer. I used to want to be a gaming streamer at the time because like I used to watch streamers. I had friends who were streamers, and I would myself like to become one. So like, but I don't really play like a lot of games like that. I play a lot of what's those games called, hmm, like think Don't Starve, like survival games. You know what I'm saying? Where you get stuff and you make it into better stuff so you can survive in certain situations, things like that. I love games like that because I like the idea of finding resources and constructing the resources to turn them into things that could help you and stuff like Don't Starve, Creative Verse. There's this game on Steam. It's called Tinkertown. I used to play the heck out of that. It's glitchy, but it's a fun game. I play games like that, and it's like I do know that if I stream games like that, you know what I'm saying, I would have to do something to maintain, like maintain people's attention. So I would have to talk through those games a lot because there's a lot of it's basically level grinding, and I don't mind level grinding. But yeah, there's these FRVR games that I play too. There's a Gold Digger FRVR that I've been playing that game for a while now. Now that I think about it, I also like match 3 games. I also like stacker games where you have to, put the right shape inside of the right area to like stop it from going up. It's like you're basically keeping things down while watching it go up at the same time. It's a lot of stuff, man. So, but it's like I do want to kind of get the hang of streaming, but like I don't know how to even go about starting that. So that's the thing. What is going on with my eyebrows? Why is this? Is this eyebrow raised up? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Mm. Maybe it's just because of how my head is shaped. I don't know. What else? But yeah, there's that though. Another thing too is that like I just recently like I gave my mom. I just recently showed my mom this my YouTube channel, my YouTube stuff. So I basically told her, if you ever feel like you want to get a hold of me, and I'm, I can't talk as often as I like because I'm usually at work. Um, here's my channel that you can use to contact me with. You know what I'm saying? So like now that I'm aware that there's a possibility that my mama could be watching, I'm gonna try my best to, like I mean obviously I don't cuss anyway, but like obviously I'll try to like keep whatever raunchy thoughts or whatever raunchy ideas I had kind of like to myself because I don't want my mama to see this and be like, I raised you better than that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yes, you actually did. You actually did. But yeah, it's but like because like I kind of do want to like start doing stuff for my parents on here, like just letting them know, hey mom, hey dad, I'm doing fine. You know, I'm not dead. Uh, I love y'all still, stuff like that. But I don't know yet. Maybe I might do some video letters to my parents or something. Just let them know that everything's everything's okay, or everything is not as bad as not everything is not terrible. I mean, things are still kind of rough, but is it brightening up right now? What? That's crazy. Yo, it was like grayed up in the beginning of this video. Like, there's still no sun in the sky, but like, look at how bright it got. You feel me? Crazy, right? Um, but yeah, there's that. What else? Yeah, like I said, I don't think that Trump is going to win the election. I just don't, because I feel like, because there's more smart people in the nation than there are dumb people, and a lot of the kids who survived, like, the massacres that happened, you know what I mean? They're gonna have like people who saw the Republicans shrug their shoulders about it and just say, we don't want these people in control anymore. These people had powers to do what they needed to do to stop these massacres from happening, and they instead targeted drag shows. You know what I mean? So, like, I want to believe that, like, people are going to get wise to what these folks are doing and in this power play that the Republican Party has on in America for, like, the longest time. And that's the hope I have. That's the hope I have. I also got my library card. I'm so happy about that. I got my library card. Yes. Oh boy, I have been. I have been. I need to read books. Also, there's this thing called Comics Plus. I think I said this in the last video, but like there's this. It's like Comics Plus, a Library Plus is one of those, and I went over to, like, I noticed that this library here didn't have it, so I just basically went over to a library and just asked them, hey, can you guys check this thing out? You know, it's for you. You know, it's like, it's something, because I'm a big comic book fan, you know, but obviously, you know, I'm reading DC. I'm reading DC comics. I'm kind of learning a little bit about the Marvel Universe, but specifically right now, I want to learn about other comics besides those two. This place got everything. Yo, it got Boom Studios. It got like, I think it's called the Alphaverse or something like that. There's like a whole bunch of like, there's like a whole lot of individually, like, independently laid comics. Like, one of my favorite ones right now is the Unique Universe by Roya Kupa, and I hope I said his last name right. I hope I didn't just butcher that. But yeah, there's and then there was the Catalyst Prime universe that I'm still interested in. I mean, are y'all still making things? I need to know. Um, and you know, there's a bunch. There is a bunch of independent universes out there that I am heavily interested in, and you know, like, it's a really good, like, if your library doesn't have it, I recommend that you go to your library and just let them know, hey, check out Comics Plus, Library Plus, one of them. And but yeah, just it's worth it. It really is. Like, you will thank yourself. Um, Also, just being at the library is just a great place to be at. Like, not even just the building, just like try going on your website, go on your library's website and just see what kind of stuff that they have available. It will be worth it. Trust me. Uh, I have also been trying to train my body still. I have been I've been trying to eat healthier, and that's a challenge. I mean, it's easy because I got like a big old salad in my kitchen that I've been eating. I did kind of slather it with melted cheese though. I don't know if that helps. I don't know if that makes it less healthier or just a little less healthier. But you know, so but I did slather it with melted. I didn't just